Hey everybody, today everybody is looking for more spin and power. And the question of the day is, does more spin equal more power? We'll be back to answer that question. Hey guys, I'm here out at UC Irvine visiting my girlfriend. It's just so beautiful out here. The weather is perfect. Got a summer camp behind, so I don't know if you're hearing them, but they're having a ton of fun out there. And I want to make a video today on spin versus power. And do they equal each other? Because, you know, everybody wants more spin. You're seeing it on the tour, and there's been a lot more topspin added over the years, and there's been a lot more power. But does more spin equal more power? That's like the million-dollar question. And so the quick answer is no, but. So I'm going to cover the no today and then also give you the but, all right? So here's real quick the no, all right? When you're hitting spin on the ball, you're actually taking some pace off the ball, right? Because you're coming up to the ball and you're brushing up on the ball, and that's adding that spin, adding the height, which is actually slowing the ball down a bit, all right? When you're hitting the ball flat and through it, you're actually gonna be able to hit the ball with the most amount of pace. But here's the but. When you do that, you're taking on a lot more risk and you're gonna miss a lot more. And so people who hit the ball flatter tend to have more of a conservative stroke because they know they can only really let it fly every once in a while, where people who have the spin can feel very free to hit the ball as hard as they want to hit it, and they feel confident that ball is going to go in. So let me just show you a really flat hit, and then I'm going to show you a hit with the spin. Okay guys, so here we go. Here comes the really flat hit, and watch how I'm able to hit the ball pretty darn hard, but I can tell you right now, I don't know if I'm gonna make this shot because I don't feel near as confident hitting the ball completely flat as I do with spin. So let me take a crack at flat and look at how hard I can hit the ball, again with very little effort. See, I missed that. And that launched. And that almost went in, but I hit those balls hard. One launched, one went in the net, and one went in. So that kind of proves my point right there. We'll be back to show you the spin and how I can swing a lot more free. Now we're gonna go with more spin. So you saw when I went flat, I think the last one was even out, okay? But I was able to rifle the ball pretty good. Now I'm gonna go with more spin, so it's gonna be a more conservative shot, but I'm allowed to swing with a lot more freedom. So here comes the spin. So you can see right there, they all went in. I could make that all day long, and I'm able to swing it basically about as hard as I want to. I could even hit those bigger if I really wanted to. I'm not really warmed up. You know, I'm such a big player, but I'm not trying to make it come off like that. But I could have hit the ball harder is what I'm saying. And I still would have felt the freedom that goes in. So that's the thing. When you hit that ball flat, you have to be so precise, and that may send the ball in the net if you hit the ball a certain way. It may send it flying. It's just tough to be consistent. When I did the spin, yeah, it's slowing down because it's got that rotation, it's lifting higher in the air. All those things are slowing the ball down. But another thing that kind of feels like more power or more offense, if I do say so, is when it hits, that spin hits the ground and jumps up. So it almost feels like it's coming harder because it kind of hits the ground and then speeds up again at you because of that kick off the court. So that's another thing that makes you feel more power. It's a heavier shot. So these are all in your mind, you're thinking more power. And so that's why I like the idea of adding more spin. People are saying, I'm doing a Forehand mastery course coming up, and they're saying, I want heavy spin. And that's a good word. I like that word heavy, because that heavy, it feels like offense, right? The opponent feels like they have to you know, barely get the ball back. That heavy feels good. So, but there are some challenges. Let me tell you, one of the biggest challenges of really kind of getting that heavy spin on the ball is when you're watching the pros hit, I call this the edge of the racket right here. That edge is facing towards the ground. So I'm coming up and the edge is still kind of pointing down towards the ground. All right, so kind of like when you're learning the serve, it's the same exact thing. Could I hit one serve? Most people learn how to serve with a frying pan grip. Now, if you've ever served with a frying pan grip or started there, you know you could just rifle that serve a million miles an hour. I mean, you can crush it, but it's hard to be consistent. Then you've got to change the grip and you can add more spin. Now, is that ball traveling faster? No, but it's more effective in a lot of ways because it's tricky the way it hits the court, and it's allowing you to swing as fast as you can and giving you that confidence. So I think right there what I said should make sense to a lot of you. When you change the grip, you're actually not hitting the ball harder, but you're able to swing harder with more confidence because that spin is bringing the ball in. It's the same thing with a topspin. Now, one of the challenges here, when you change the grip to do more topspin or to do your serve, the edge of the racket when you go to do the serve is facing this way. So if you've ever tried to make this change, you know that you can tend to hit a lot of miss hits, and it takes you a while to figure out just how much of your wrist you should open up to pronate to hit different spins, whether you want to hit more slice or more kick or even flatten it out. And it's the same thing when you're hitting the topspin. Also knowing what level you want to come at. Do I want to come lower and come up here? That's going to give it more height, maybe a little less power, but more of a massive bounce. Or do I want to come here and come more direct at it? You're still going to have that topspin on the ball, still the safety, but it's going to flatten the ball out. And because that edge is moving at the ball this way, people in the beginning tend to hit more miss hits off the frame or even down there, or get so much spin on the ball that they don't feel the power. So it takes a while to really get the feeling of that topspin, okay? It takes a while to get the feeling of that topspin and how much of it to use to add the power. And if you've ever changed the grip on the serve, you know exactly what I'm talking about right now. So that's my answer on spin and adding power. The short answer is no, you don't get more power, but you do get a lot more freedom, which is going to have you be more of an aggressive player, and you feel like you're a more powerful player. So I hope you enjoyed this video. There's going to be a lot more of these videos coming out in a couple of weeks when I'm getting ready to basically release my course, Forehand Mastery Machine. I think that's a pretty cool name. But in the meantime, let me know what questions you have on this video. Let me know if you like it. Comment on it. Subscribe so you can see all my videos here that I do on YouTube. And thanks for checking it out. I really appreciate it.